In this video, this Christian man, using a one-sided Christian perspective, claims that the Quran is wrong by citing certain verses and surahs. Today we have invited Mr. Mostafavi, an Islamic commentator, to respond to this Christian using the Islamic perspective so that the issue is not presented in a one-sided way. First, let's watch this Christian's perspective and then listen to Mr. Dr. Mostafavi's responses to him.
In chapter 5, verse 46 and 47 of the Quran, it lays out a chain of custody that God sent down the gospel to Jesus, confirming the Torah, both of which contained guidance and light, and said that the people of the gospel, in other words, the Christians, must judge by what God has revealed to them in the gospel. If they don't judge by the gospel that God has given to them, then they're referred to as the defiantly disobedient.
And also this gentleman continues in his video by saying,
if I judge the Quran by the gospel, which I am commanded to do in order to not be one of the defiantly disobedient, I find that the Quran misunderstands, lacks comprehension of, and outright contradicts the Torah and the gospel. So if the Quran is true, and I obey it in this instance, by the standards it tells me to judge by, I find the Quran false.
Well, Mr. Mostafavi, now it's your turn to respond so that as researchers, we can examine different religions on our channel without bias. Mr. Mostafavi, please go ahead.
Hello, I am Dr. Mostafavi, an Islamic scholar and researcher. Today we are invited here to prove that the Quran is divine and that no flaws can be found in it. 1. The Quran refers to the overall message of revelation, not the exact details of existing scriptures. Some commentators like Al-Tabari and Fakhr al-Razi explain that when the Quran says, people of the gospel should judge, it means that Christians should adhere to God's core message and the moral and spiritual principles He sent, rather than ensuring that every word or sentence in today's versions of the gospel perfectly matches the Quran. In other words, the focus is on the essence and spirit of the revelation, not the historical or textual details that may have changed over time. 2. The Quran is the final and complete revelation. Commentators emphasize that the Quran is the last and most complete form of God's revelation. Differences between the Quran and current versions of the Bible or Torah are due to changes and distortions that occurred over centuries, not because of any deficiency in the Quran itself. 3. The aim is guidance and fostering dialogue. Some scholars believe that the Quran's purpose is to promote mutual respect and constructive dialogue between Muslims and the people of the book. This means that the verse is not a strict legal ruling to judge every textual detail. Instead, it serves as a moral guide. Christians should remain faithful to God's revelation, and Muslims should honor the messages that came before.
Well, dear viewers, if you enjoyed watching this video and found it informative, helping you learn the facts about religions and see different religious perspectives without any bias, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on our future research about religions. On our channel, we research all religions without any particular bias and present the findings to you. Until the next video, goodbye.